Alrighty, welcome back to Mac and Friends. This is PB and J, aka Jay, and I'm PB. One of my oldest friends, not as in he's older than me, but we've known each other for a very long time. I appreciate you coming on.
It's on the gang, man.
He's got some of the most skills on the mic that I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, he's gonna share some stories and hopefully make y'all laugh today, because I definitely died during this podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Timothy on the way. Watch out for the J, man. No J, man, but the J.
Hello. Today's episode is sponsored by not Wingstop, but it is sponsored by Tim Hood.
And we're alive. Oh, it's an electric octopus.
Bro, that's an eel.
Oh.
Fun fact about octopus, though, did you know they have blue blood?
Well, we have blue blood?
Actually, it might have been purple.
I thought that was their ink.
The ink is black.
Oh, they sell that shit to put in food?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Is it octopus or squid?
Either way, it's nasty.
I haven't had like a bone-in wing in a while.
I'm because everybody trying to compare this shit to Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, Buffalo Wild Wings is mediocre.
You think?
I may or may not be starting to sweat. That is an interesting question. If you could only eat one color of food for the rest of your life, which color would it be?
Green. Need I say more? Celtics green. There ain't no blue foods like that.
Like if it's all green food, you got like all the lettuce, all the leaves. You got celery, zucchini. You got
cucumbers.
You could probably
You got every type of lettuce.
You could probably consider watermelon green.
Yeah.
Even though there's some red in there, a lot of red in there. But I would consider that to be green. What else could you eat if you got green food? Green eggs and ham.
I'm not salmon. No, I ain't. I'm not doing that. Fuck no. We did that shit one time in elementary school, but I did not think it was a good idea.
Nah.
Like, it should stay in the damn book, y'all. If you was to pick it, be in an anime, any anime, which one would you be in?
Be in an anime?
Because I'll tell you right now, it's for sure now, Dragon Ball. They make us look like monkeys.
Nah, see, I would.
They do us foul.
I would not want to do Dragon Ball because of all the crazy shit that happens like all the time. And everybody, like, they're always dying and shit. But nah, I probably wouldn't want to be in Dragon Ball Z. Being in Naruto would be pretty dope.
Bro, man.
Because then you'd have, like,
crazy.
shit, Dragon Ball Z would be dope, too, because you have, like, superpowers.
If I was Naruto, I'd have to be Naruto. This is the Nine Tails. Naruto didn't die because of the Nine Tails.
Yeah.
Everybody else was dying.
I like Boruto. I would not want to be in Attack on Titan. Absolutely not.
I'd be a Titan. I wouldn't want to be Eren because they destroyed him. I was so sad about that damn ending, bro.
Maybe the viewers will let us know what they want.
No, go cartoon ever. Not right now, because cartoons now ain't shit. Johnny Bravo as the GOAT?
Not the GOAT, bro, but I love Johnny Bravo. That shit was hilarious. That is what raised me.
For me, bro, I'd have to say Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, and Eddie?
Can't get enough of them three idiots.
Them and they jawbreakers.
It's the craving of why I like jawbreakers so much, too.
Nah, I'm too impatient for a jawbreaker. I was like the owl from...
Trying to bite through
the Tootsie Pop owl. I was like, one,
that nigga
two,
said 3. He said the world may never know. I ain't gonna lie, it'd have to be Ed and Eddie as the GOAT, bro. The GOAT of the Powder Puffs. Powerpuff Girls was funny as shit. They used to beat the brakes off of Mojo Jojo's ass. Bruh. I used to be like, damn, bro, what did you do to make them that mad? Hey, real talk, I think Dragon Ball is like damn near the story of baby Jesus. Think about it.
You gonna have to tell me the whole story.
Oh, for Dragon Ball?
No, for baby Jesus.
He left when he was 13 years old, man. But like, he goes on all these adventures, does all these magnificent things. So this nigga goes on all these adventures, does all these magnificent things, meets all these people.
It's the ultimate storyline.
Honestly, bro, honestly. And people need to stop playing with his name. GOAT Nickelodeon show. ever. Blue's Clues. Original Steve.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Original Steve. You tell me that y'all didn't shed a tear when that nigga opened that door and said, "Hey," you know when you see something, bro, and it just take you back. I was like, "Shit, bro, I ain't seen your ass since I was like."
You're over here tearing up over Blue's Clues?
Bro, Blue's Clues used to be the shit. Before that nigga's hairline started missing. Go Disney show, Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Bear in the Big Blue House, Out of the Box.
Out of the Box was clean.
Brother, I'll bring it back. We, as the 90s babies, had a great run when it came to entertainment and television, because Nickelodeon had us, even though Nickelodeon was on some wild, weird shit, Nickelodeon gave us some great shows too.
You know what show I couldn't stand? Robot Chicken.
So, but
I like it more now, but when
me
I
and
was
my
a kid,
mom
I
was
hated
watching
that shit.
TV and that shit came on, right? It was that episode with the cat in the hat, and the dude said he with a huge dick. My mom said, "What the fuck? Turn that fucking shit off right now." Talking about the cat with a huge dick. Every time I see that episode, I think about that shit instantly, bro, because that shit was so funny.
I definitely respect that show now more. But when I was a kid, damn, this show moves fast. You know how fast the skits went and stuff? It was just like boom, 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 boom. For me, I just couldn't keep up with it. Have you been on Temu recently?
Temu? No. I give that shit a rest, bro. I was gonna end
You
up
went
a
crazy
broke
there
ass
for a second.
nigga. I was gonna end up a broke ass nigga every check. Cause that's all I wanted to do, bro. Every time I got, bro, the free items is what gets you. Is what
Y'all
makes you
have
wanna
no
buy
idea how many text messages I would get every week from this guy.
shit. Hey, just click that link and help a nigga out.
Talking about free items this, free items that. Hey, bro, can you help me out? I really need to get this free item.
It got to the point where like I kept getting free items, and one day they all came at once. There was like 20 packages at my door. Bro,
That's when you know you got a problem.
I love it. I love Temu. Shit got some cool shit. Shit, I got your Christmas present off of Temu.
I have a funny question that this thing asked.
Go ahead.
I don't know, bro. It brings up a topic that you didn't want to talk about.
Bring it up.
What's the most embarrassing way you've injured yourself?
Man.
I might have a suggestion for you.
What?
It involves a golf cart.
No, don't tell him that yet. You can't tell him that yet. I fucked myself up that day, though. It's annoying, too.
Working at Amazon, I got this callus on the side of my foot.
Bro, I got one, too, bro. It's hella annoying.
Boy,
Huh?
I have stubbed that on some shit. Bruh, it hurts so bad.
There's this thing called an aloe vera mask. It's for restoration. Do it. I'm telling you.
The conviction.
It's like hot wax. They put it in the bag and put your foot in there. And they tell you, wiggle your feet. It gets rid of all the dead skin.
I'm gonna have to do that because my toes are actually kind of pretty right now. That sounds weird. They're not beat up from basketball at the moment. So I'm not embarrassed to go get my toes done.
Like, if I take my shoes off and my socks, my shit is pretty.
Really? Want to show 'em?
No.
I'm sure there are people out there that would pay for that.
Exactly. That's weird. No cap. I was watching this video on my phone. Bro, this bitch was bragging about niggas wanting to buy her bath water. Like, I'll hand deliver that shit to them too. Yep, and then the next time you do that shit gonna be plastic out like Dexter. And you are gonna be no mas in the underway.
Bath water? What do they do with it?
That's some Dahmer shit, bro.
Probably drink it.
Bro, that's some weird shit.
I got a story for you. We're downtown at a bar, and I'm wearing my Adidas, like, sports coat, right? Not sports coat, my Adidas jacket. When I finally get to the pockets, my hand slides in. Damn! It was like, damn! Verbally, out loud. It just so happens that this female was walking past as soon as I said, damn. She looked at me like she was about to be so disgusted. Saw me and was like, but then I caught it. I was like, these pockets are hella deep. My friend standing next to me started dying, bro, because she did not catch the last part. She really just thought that that's what I was saying towards her. If she sees this, I apologize, but that was not directed towards you. It was my big pockets.
Bruh, I'm weak as fuck, bruh. You're an idiot.
Bro, she literally looked at me like, oh shit, like, what do you think is the most flattering compliment towards that you've gotten?
That I've ever gotten?
Yeah.
I think it would be from my girlfriend to this day.
What'd she say?
I'm the sexiest motherfucker alive. That's some beautiful shit to hear from your girlfriend, boy. Let me tell you, that shit boosts your ego up. You be like,
That's a hanky you.
it's feeling like extra pimping. So,
Tell me I smell good too.
hearing it from your girlfriend is just amazing.
So ladies, take notes.
That reassurance,
Compliment your mans.
Yeah, that reassurance would be him, and then always compliment the woman too. I wish that
Oh,
nigga
yeah.
was older. I'd have him
Oh,
grab
yeah.
my shit.
If you had a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what would it be? Money, 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 money.
No, pimp of the year. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Mac players, ballers, grinders. Yeah, it's the real true pimp of the year, man. Yeah, that's me. Will you feel me? Yeah.
Mine would be Gangnam Style. As random as that is.
Mac players, ballers, grinders. Every time, bro. Every time I walk through the door. Just lost a whole damn nug. That is not player. Honey. This nigga said THC clothing. Infused clothing. That's hilarious, bro.
You're given $1,000 to buy the most unnecessary thing that you can think of. What do you buy?
You said how much? 5,000?
I said 1,000.
Oh.
But we can go up. We can go up.
I mean, 1,000, nigga. I'm getting a pound. I'm flipping it and making 3. You understand? Me.
Let's talk about 10,000.
If
I think
get
10,000 is a
I'm
little
starting
more
business.
fun. 10,000 starting a business.
Starting a business.
Yeah, 10,000. I'm quitting my job that I've already quit prematurely to the 10 grand. But yeah, I'm quitting my job and I'm focusing 100% solely on my craft and capturing the content from said craft that I have, making my creativity what it is.
Bro, we about to be the richest motherfuckers ever to fucking step foot out of Livermore.
Talk to me.
No fingerprints pimping because we killed them. We could be any animal. What animal would you be?
Probably, if I had to be a wild animal,
Yeah.
I would like to be a jaguar, most likely.
Mm.
Or something similar to like a wolf. Because if I was going to be a domesticated animal, it would probably be a dog. A cat would be kind of cool just because like you can be very independent as a cat.
True, but no.
Well, I would like to be a dog with a good home. What's up, baby? Come here. Guest appearance. This is Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just my imagination? Was it good?
This is JT going to work. What? Come here. Hey. Ooh, get off of me.
Oh.
That was dirty. Damn.
Damn, can we show that to them? Yeah, that was nasty. It moved up. But yeah, that's filthy combo. Do you want fun facts or do you want questions?
Questions.
Questions. Bro, I like fun facts though. Can we start with like 2?
Yeah, we do both fun
Okay.
facts and questions.
Alright, I'm gonna ask for a couple fun facts. Here's one of the fun facts, bro. Wombat poop is cube-shaped to prevent it from rolling away, and that's how they mark their territory. How the
What the fuck?
cube shaped? They got like a little.
Bruh.
Wombats got weird buttholes. Sloths can hold their breaths longer than dolphins, up to 40 minutes. But if it fell in the water, it'd be good for 40 minutes. Because it's got to swim hella slow to get to the top. That's why. Evolution. If you could replace your hands with anything, what would you choose and why? That's an interesting question.
I wouldn't do that stupid shit.
Nah. I wouldn't want to replace my hands. It'd have to be something like an Astro Boy type of thing where it's still hands, but it's like... Or like an Inspector Gadget.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Or I wouldn't be able to reproduce.
With your hands? You would be able to reproduce because your hands aren't your hands. What? It's just your hands.
Oh.
Yeah. You'd still be able to do everything you needed to do.
I can't believe I just said that.
Everything you needed to do would be fine.
Bruh.
Might be a little better. Another question.
All right.
What's the most bizarre thing you'd add to your dream house if money wasn't an issue? Or how about this? When money isn't an issue. Funniest thing is my family and I, well, not my family and I, because I was probably in like 3rd grade, we applied to do the home makeover, and I asked them specifically if they were to do our house that I wanted a secret room that went to a basement with a motorcycle track so that I could race underneath my house. It could have exhaust fans out the thing so people don't die from the emissions of fumes. I wanted a secret room. It didn't have to be a racetrack, but that's...
Yeah, but Hollywood, I don't want secret nothing.
Now it would just have to be one of those mega garages. Like all the cars, all out.
I would have 17 different versions of my 5.0. Oh my God. There's 17 different choices. And they're all automatic. Yee.
Ooh, that's a tough one. If you had to wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would be this one for me because I got my shirt on.
Like, come on
You know
now.
what I'm saying? But I would have to just add the low top Jordan 1s, and I'm content with that.
Yeah.
Yep. If you could only smell like one food forever, what food would it be? You gotta smell like a food for the rest of your life. What food would it be?
I don't say chicken and waffles because the waffles bring a little sweetness to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say French fries off the bat because
No.
I don't think anybody's ever been like, damn, those French fries smell bad. But at the same time, like, I don't think I'd want to smell like a French fry for that long.
I'd say chicken and waffles just because of the sweetness to the waffle.
Chicken and waffles is good.
But if they ever come out with a cologne like that, they need to be sued backwards.
Yeah, and thank God neither of us said grilled onions. Why would you choose to smell like the base of B.O.? Ooh, something sweet, like cookies.
Funnel cake.
Bro, I would be down to smell like cookies.
I'll be down to smell like funnel cake.
For the rest of my life, cookies.
Funnel cake.
Like a good a good cookie.
Funnel cake with the powdered sugar and the caramelized apples.
Oh, apple pie. Oh.
Apple pie.
Yeah.
Ooh, yup. Hell
Every
yeah.
time you walk by. Oh, I like hugging Mac. He smells like apple pie. Apple pie, bro.
That's the apple pie.
I'm smelling like that apple pie. Yeah, buddy. We're running like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop.
That's inside. That's inside. Cause the outside frame and the
Trunk
trunk wide. While the rims big, do it ride good.
If you had to survive in a horror movie, what's one thing you'd make sure to bring?
I'd say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Bring that strap, nigga. AP with the switches on it, man. Stop playing.
You'd have to bring mad bullets with you, but yes. I was thinking something
Bro,
along the lines of a gun as well.
I'm telling you, that shit gone.
Bro, I'd bring a lightsaber.
The fuck is a lightsaber gonna do with Jason Voorhees? Who you fighting? What movie?
I just want a lightsaber. What's the worst text message you could accidentally send your boss?
Some X-rated shit that you're supposed to send your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know about a text message, but every time I like get on the toilet and I go to like sit down, I'm usually on Instagram. It's my worst fear to like go to pull the shit down and
the
like
shit be on
you,
the camera?
like you accidentally take a picture or something on the way down, and you go look at your phone and it just accidentally posts to your story. You're like,
ass shit like that.
what does it say?
Pickup line?
If you could only speak in pickup lines for a day, which one would you use the most?
You from Tennessee? You don't eat Tennessee. I'm gonna hit him with the accent, cause you the only Tennessee.
Hell nah. I would just, I don't know. All I could think of is my friend Bar. You know Barry. Obviously you know Barry. That's the brother. His go-to is, you drop this. You should put your smile back on or some shit. Like, it's always drop something, smile. Drop this, smile. Now, it works 98% of the time. Maybe it's something that you should adopt. I would just be complimenting myself the whole time. Damn. I thought you said I was hella cute. What's the most hilariously awkward thing you could say to someone on a first date? I went on a date a long time ago. This is back when I was low-key broke, and so I had a certain amount of money in cash that was delegated to this date. And so...
What did you do?
No, it wasn't what I did, it's what the waiter did. The waitress. So I go, and we sit down, it's a nice sushi spot. As we're ordering, I see, okay, she ordered her thing, I ordered mine, it was a little cheaper, so now I got a little extra cash on me. So I'm like, look, I'm finna order the shrimp tempura. So I go to the waitress and I'm like, hey, can I have the small order of the shrimp tempura, please? She says, sure. Comes back, brings me the shrimp tempura. I knocked that shit down because it was fire. And then she brings the check and she done added the large shrimp tempura on there, which takes it from about $5 to I think $14.50.
Bruh.
I barely had enough money to tip. So I paid the bill and I had $2 left. I put the $2 down. I looked to the girl. I know this looks bad, but this is all the cash that I have. And then we left. Bro, we're halfway to the car in the parking lot and all I hear behind me is, excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh,
yeah.
You're probably like,
thinking
no
I left my
fucking
wallet
way.
or something. She said, "Is this your tip?"
Oh,
I
shit.
said, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Like that's all I had." There was a mix-up on the tempura. She said, "Well, we don't really get paid in here, so we rely on our tips." And I'm like,
"Oh, we don't rely on these $2."
Well, I'm sorry. I'm like, "What? You don't get paid hourly?" She's like, "No, we do, but we make more money with tips." And I'm like, "Well, that's all I got, so." I'm sorry, bro. She really got mad and like stormed back into the restaurant. And I'm like looking at the girl I'm on the date with and I'm like, I'm gonna take you home. Bro, I was so embarrassed, man. Yeah, that was not the best time, bro. Shout out to all the real women out there that allow dates to turn out to be great stories. If you could swap lives with a celebrity for a week, who would you pick and what's the first scandal you'd start?
First of all, none of them, because they all weird.
Yeah, actually.
I don't want to know nothing. I don't
Actually,
care.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
I don't fucking care.
They got a little raunchy with that one.
What?
Hey, yo. Nah. What's something you could say at the dinner table, but also in bed? Damn, that was good.
Them yams were delicious.
That's dirty. Them yams were delicious. That's a good one. I like that question. That shit was funny. There's probably a few more that you could think of that is just a little extra. Nah. If you had to tattoo one word on your forehead, what would it be? Oh, it'd have to make people laugh? Nah, I don't want to answer that question. That sounds stupid. No tattoos on his face. Maybe like a little something, but nothing. No, actually, nah. I'm cool.
No, I wouldn't even do it either.
Nothing. I
My
told you my mom was about free will, but
She'd
that
free,
one,
she'd
that
freely
one,
kill
she
your
might,
ass.
yeah. She would not appreciate that one that much.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this shit look like some Dr. Seuss shit outside. Look at the clouds, bro.
Bruh, those are pretty.
That's
I'm gonna see if I can get the
euphoric, this
camera over there real quick. I got another question for you, bruh. What's the most awkward thing you could say to strangers in an elevator?
Going up.
Going up?
Bro. Like, obviously, because you're on the same elevator that's going up. Like, if you know you're gonna be awkward, don't say nothing to me. You're gonna make it even more awkward if I go, yep.
You wanna know what mine would be?
What?
Yeah, it already smelled like that when I got in here.
Bro, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't me. You smell that? My bad.
Or do what Jim Carrey did. It was me.
You just you just sit there. All right, everybody hold your breath in 3, 2, 1. You've been warned.
Nah.
Pull out a gas mask and just stay there. My bad. What's the most questionable thing you think you'd do if you were invisible for a day?
Ooh, since I don't like my job right now, I'd literally fuck with everybody I don't like. It'd be very questionable because I do a lot of shit to them.
Animosity is there.
Like this, like niggas would be pantsed out of nowhere.
Bruh, that's a big fear.
Car doors
Somebody
just
just
open
coming
up.
up behind me and just Shabab.
Car doors would just open up.
Shabab. You just standing there. You throwing bags on the plane. Shabab.
You're talking to one of the head honchos and shit of JetBlue.
Shabab. You do that to an NBA player. They at the free throw line about to shoot some free throws.
I do that shit to Patrick Beverly.
Shabab.
Every time that nigga went out on the court. Shabab.
They be like, what the? Every time. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's a good one. I know what you would answer this one. Look that way real quick so that you don't see me. All right. If you could only communicate using emojis for a week, what would be the most used emoji? I told you. Yep, I called that one. I knew that. I usually just do this one. That or I'm drooling. This is a funny question. What's the worst thing somebody could whisper in your ear while they're hugging you? You feel that?
Not that. Not that. Definitely not that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
That's not a gun.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Hell nah, that'd be horrible.
I'd have to say, I have diarrhea. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I have explosive diarrhea.
Oh, fuck.
I just pissed myself. That'd be... Now you've got piss. Yeah, that would be bad.
Can you feel that? It was crazy. Can you feel that? Bro, I'd be like, huh?
Huh?
Feel what?
Oh, this could get interesting here. All right, we'll start with the first question here. What's the most awkward thing you've ever said to a stranger?
I've never said no awkward thing to a stranger.
I got something.
What?
And you gotta let me know if you would have done the same thing, okay? I'm at the gym, and there's this girl working out in front of me, and I'm not looking at her butt, but I like pass by. Like I said, I'm zooming this way. She's like down mid squat, because she's wearing black leggings. So it's like black, crack, black. Whoa, what? So I like kind of look back. Her pants are like ripped. So I went up to her and I'm like, hey, excuse me. She seen me walking towards her, so she got all prepared. She took her headphone out. Oh, he's about to try to get at me because I'm hella pretty.
It's not that.
I was like, hey, I don't want to be awkward or sound weird, but you ripped your pants. And she just was like, what? Yeah. Your pants are ripped. Thank you so much. Grabbed her stuff,
Shit.
wrapped her jacket, and dipped. I think I did the right thing for sure. But at the same time, I probably could have went about it a little bit differently, but I don't know how differently. So that's probably the most awkward interaction I've had with a stranger, for real.
I said, I know if I handled that difficultly, but I don't know if I could have handled that any other.
I would have had to consult with a doctor. A life coach on that one. But I think I did the right thing. If someone walked in on you singing a song in the shower, what song would you be singing?
Sweeter Than Sugar by Joe.
Sing that shit.
And he was like, the shopping sprees, trips overseas, finest luxuries, the good life. I just say the words and it'll be.
That's what singing in the shower? That's what you're singing in the shower?
The cars I want them, I'll buy the lot. The cribs I want them, not buy the block. I just say the word and it'll be. Yeah.
I don't sing in the shower.
But shut your ass up. Your ass will be by. What was that damn song by Bruno Mars?
I catch a grenade for you.
That one, this nigga with fire. That is what
I probably would sing. Yeah, I would.
Baby.
Actually, now that you bring that up, I actually remember singing Bruno Mars in the shower, and that's why I said grenade, because I really did sing
I love that
in the
song.
shower.
I wanna be a billionaire, so fucking bad. That shit was hard.
Every time it comes on in the car, I don't skip it.
Ever.
I always play that song.
That song, that one song from Curious George, Upside Down. You know what I'm talking about.
What song?
It was from Curious George.
Oh, yeah, the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
And Life is a Highway from Cars.
Life is a highway.
That motherfucker
I'm
slap.
gonna ride it all night long. Yeah, that's a good one. Tyson was obsessed
With Cars.
We would watch Cars 3 times a day. Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 1.
Hey,
Cars 2,
when it
Cars
first came
3,
out,
Cars
I watched
1,
that
Cars
shit all the
2.
time. Remember, I didn't have cable at my crib. I had video games and DVDs.
Yeah, my mom didn't even let me watch the Power Rangers, for real. Yeah, nah, she didn't let me watch anything that was quote-unquote violent. Power Rangers was too violent. I was over here watching like Roly Poly Oly and shit.
I love that show too.
Just saying, that's why I'm so kind. That's why I'm a gentle giant.
You're not a gentle giant, nigga. I could bring the ghetto out quick.
Nah. What's something that you've Googled that you instantly regretted?
Blue waffle.
Yeah.
No, wait. 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah.
That shit scarred the shit out of me.
Yeah, we don't have to go any further on that. Don't even. I'm going to beep everything he just said out because I don't want to even put that in your mind. That was... Damn. I think that was the first night I ever tried alcohol, too.
Hey, I got a funny story to that.
Bro, I prayed. I was like, dear Lord, please get these nasty-ass images out of my head. Please, Lord, please, please, please. I will be a good boy. I promise.
Bruh, so look.
Oh, that was the worst.
Oh my God, it's real. It's fucking real. Bruh, is that shit? Bruh, I've never seen nothing like that before in my life.
Good. I've never seen anything like it since.
I don't ever want to see nothing like that shit.
That is the single worst thing I've seen on the internet. What's the strangest thing you've ever done out of boredom? You want to know something strange? When I was in 8th grade, I had very nice long hair, and for some reason, I decided to take duct tape and go around my head like this. Safe to say, duct tape is sticky.
I know that shit
And
hurt.
getting it off of my face and hair resulted in a very bad haircut. So that was probably the dumbest thing I've done out of boredom.
Dumbest thing I ever did out of boredom, I think, was we were at Great America waiting in line. And you remember the poles used to be side by side like that?
Mm-hmm.
So I was on top of it, and I did it the first time. I was like, oh, I got bars. So then I went to do it again and instantly slipped. Pow! Right in between the Johnson and Yeehaw.
Ah,
Let me tell you.
the jewels.
I was in front of everybody. That shit was in front of everybody. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't cry. I got up off the bar quick as fuck. Started walking like, ow, 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 ow.
Speaking of, I don't know why this popped into my head, but I went and I did a basketball camp recruit thing at Menlo College, and towards the end of it, we were running scrimmages full court, and one of the guys was running for a loose ball, and when he dove, another person kind of fell over him or like dove at the same time, and landed on the back of his head to where his teeth hit the floor and just went. Bro, he came up and just had
Nothing there.
no front teeth, bro. Just straight up.
It's not funny 'cause that's fucked up. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah, no, it was. I felt horrible. I was like, ugh, sick to my stomach. But you just see the white, pearly whites just going across the floor, and then instantly screaming. But yeah, I don't know why that popped into my head, but
That shit is hilarious.
yeah, that was a very, very messed up situation.
Huh.
Did I ever tell you that story about me getting caught singing by myself? I was in Arizona, and it's like raining, and for some reason my heart is hurting. So I'm in the parking lot that's next to our like little condo thing that we're
Let It
staying
Burn?
in. Nah, bro, Let It Burn would have been a good choice, but Chris Brown had just dropped that album. Damn, 2012. I was over here singing Free Run, 4 years old. If I was 4 years old, all over. Bro, I was screaming these songs at the top of my lungs in the rain, and I got my headphones in, and out of nowhere, I hear, Mac, is that you? I'm like, huh? My roommate, bro, is that you singing over there? Nah, sounded pretty good. Going to bed night. I was like, all right, thanks. Bro, that was embarrassing. I was probably the most, I don't know. It's just being caught singing in the rain to yourself is something different that most people probably never thought would happen to themselves. The volume was definitely wrong in my headphones because I thought I was whispering. Because I was across a whole parking lot like a football field away, and all I hear is my name getting yelled from the rooftop. Talking about, Mac, is that you singing over there? Embarrassing, bro. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Come to find out, there was like 6 of my teammates up there.
Oh my God.
Started calling me Chris Brown and all that shit. Not even that I sounded like him, because I definitely do not. Man, that's the sky right there. Hella pretty.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tatum with a 2C.
Chopping chicken, chatting chicken.